The shadow of new despair doesn't make sense? Look, there's a lot of things with EDF that don't make sense, alright? Come on. Embrace it. If you don't know what Earth Defense Force is, you'll find out real quick. You can already make a lot of assumptions about it, and you'd probably be right. Just from what's visible here. It's got a very distinct style. It's gonna seem stupid at first, but give it a chance. Give it some time. That's just how it is. I think a lot of people, when they experience Earth Defense Force at first, are like, what the hell is this? Hey Anton, tier 1 sub, 9 months on a 2-month streak. Thank you very much, welcome. Yeah, it'll seem stupid at first, and second. Yeah.
By not being here and not being able to see chat.
Missing out by not being here, not being able to see chat. No, don't worry, YouTube, you're not missing much. Just a whole lot of talk about nudist bears and not asking questions about it and stuff. But it's all strange. You're not missing much. But it's gonna seem stupid at first, but give it time. It gets better, and eventually you'll just kind of embrace the chaos, and it'll be awesome. Because Earth Defense Force 5 makes it a little more obvious that it's kind of silly and quirky right at the start. Earth Defense Force 4.1 comes off as trying to be... It comes off as looking like it wants to be serious at first. But it super duper isn't, and it's completely self-aware. But it still finds a way to eventually become serious while still being absurd. And it just eventually does become as serious as it originally portrayed itself to be. It's weird. It's really weird. But it's great though. I love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, probably. Most certainly in recent days. Earth Defense Force 5 improved a lot on Earth Defense Force 4.1. I think it's 4.1 because Earth Defense Force 4 was console only. Earth Defense Force is always a console game. 4.1 was a PC port, which works quite well. And then Earth Defense Force 5 came out and released on PC, I think, initially. Maybe a slight delay. I don't know. Good though. Really, really like this game. Does support controllers as well, but because I press start with mouse and keyboard, it knows mouse and keyboard is what I want. New slot, obviously. I've got the Dudeski slot here, the first one there, with a mere only 81 hours. Last played this morning, because I did a little bit of just like warm up just to remember the controls and all that, basically, because it's slightly different from 5. But we're going to be going with a new slot. We're going to start over. We're doing it. We're doing it right from the top. And we're Yeti. Yeah, that's me. Call sign Yeti. There are mission pack DLCs, which are just absurdly difficult. These are insane, but I highly recommend them regardless. I haven't completed them. Haven't gotten too terribly far in either one of them. They're very difficult. We'll maybe check them out at some point also. Starship Troopers is a fantastic comparison to this. If you are one who is into Starship Troopers, I think you might appreciate this a lot more. I've not seen Starship Troopers. I just know of it. But yes, that would work. Again, you can already make many assumptions about this game. It don't look great, okay? I know it doesn't look good. Give it a minute. Yeah, all English, that's fine. That's all fine. That's all looking good. Screen shake off, for the love of fuck. Screen shake off just all the time, always. Sound effects up a little bit. Music up a decent bit. We'll go 52 just to irk people, and 69 voice, I guess. And why not UI mouse sensitivity? Drop that down a little bit now that I'm actually using the mouse here. Rotation speed, I think, had to go down slightly. Smooth it up though. Why not? Camera effects, we'll turn that off. That just like auto pans the camera to events that are happening sometimes. We don't need that though. And HUD size down to middle because default is quite large. Okay. And you guys will have to help me out with the audio and all that and let me know how it goes, because I'm not really sure. I gotta watch Starship Troopers. If I could watch Starship Troopers, because there's this thing where you can with Amazon Prime. I can like watch stuff with viewers and stuff. But Starship Troopers isn't eligible for that, unfortunately. But that would have been fucking awesome to do, I think. Just all of us watching Starship Troopers together on stream. Oh, that'd be so good. Alas. Maybe one day. 4 different classes to play with. You guys will have to let me know what you would prefer, because I don't really hugely mind too much. I think I go for Air Raider because obviously, but if you want me to switch it up with something else, we can go for that. But there is Ranger, just a standard soldier guy. They get shotguns, sniper rifles, rocket launchers, grenades, assault rifles, just basic stuff and things. They're military guys. The allies that you pick up mid-mission, you can heal by picking up health kits with the Ranger. Nobody else gets that benefit in 4.1. So it's a bit easier to assemble an army of dudes who actually last longer than 10 seconds. Wing divers are quite fancy. Didn't play a whole lot of them. They've got an energy gauge system that you can use to either fly around, or some weapons use energy. If you completely lose all of your energy, it takes a while to recharge fully and you're a bit useless then. Really weird, wild weapons. Quite zany, quite wacky, but very fragile. Like, very fragile, but hugely... fragile, but hugely agile. Air Raiders calling in support. They have airstrikes, they call in vehicles and tanks and troop transports, and they got a lot of support items like guidance systems for the other classes' missiles and all sorts of that. They're a fantastic support class, but they're also really fun to play solo because you get to blow just everything up. And then Fencer, the walking tank. They have, well, massive goddamned weapons. Chain guns, artillery pieces. They also have shields and melee weapons and stuff. Very slow and lumbering, but also, if you play them right, probably one of the fastest to get around, depending how you do things, because there's alternate uses for your weapons that you can use to, like, dash and jump and stuff, and certain combinations of them make you actually really mobile. So they're quite fun. I played with them in 4.1. In EDF 5, I was pretty much just Air Raider. Ranger I never really cared too much about, and Wing Divers I'm pretty new to. It sounds like we're going with Wing Diver. Yeah, background music in the main menu's a little bit loud, I agree. It's a little bit like, whoa, and stuff. We'll bring it down to like 42, how about? We can go for Wing Diver. I'm not really sure what all they've got. We've got a short-range Rapier. The zero-range Plasma Arc Yana super weapon created after the First War against the giant insects fires a total of 360 Plasma Arc blades per second. Jesus Christ. Cutting through anything in reach. Short range, a scant 30 yards, makes its use a gamble but highly lucrative. 500 capacity, 60 per second. Oh, but 1 times 6, it fires 6 projectiles per. Gotcha. With a G rating accuracy. Typically that goes A to F. This is G. Well, S to F, I guess. So just anywhere on screen, basically? Does it shoot behind me? Alright. Sure, it sounds good though. There's also Ixion. 200 range, 12 damage, B accuracy. Mid-range, surprising firepower. Rapid fire particle beam destroy almost anything it hits. Without its own energy unit, though draws energy from the Wing Diver's energy suit, depleting the main energy gauge with every shot. Cannot be used during emergency reload. Right, okay. And then Plasma Launcher. Fires big projectile, long-range shots difficult to aim. Draws power. Ball of plasma explodes in a flash and blows enemies away. 1800 range with a 10-meter blast radius, 90 damage, B accuracy. I think Rapier and Plasma Launcher is just fine at the start. Alright. Gotta change color, obviously, because this ain't gonna fly. No sirree. What are we changing here? Ah, the hat and stuff. So maybe we go green for that, and then this is going to be the main armor? Ish. Ish. That's looking about right. Okay. Now it's Yeti. Oh yeah, we'll go for that. There's also adjust armor, but that's just changing your health. If you want to reduce your health for, I assume, playing with friends and you don't want to be just like ultra beast all the time always, you can drop your armor a bit. Because I don't think this game limits in multiplayer what you can bring onto a mission. If you have a level 100 weapon, you can bring that onto the first mission on easy difficulty. It doesn't care. I think you can set it so it does care, but I think by default it's fine. Yeah, sorry Longbow, this is Yeti, sorry, you're on the wrong stream, man. I meant to tell you before, but jeez. Emergency dispatch request. We have reports of giant insect sightings. Probably a prank after so many years, but better safe than sorry. So like 7 years ago, there was already a giant insect whatever or so. Something like that. And there's something about reapers or reavers on the moon surface. And I don't know. Don't care about the story. It's best to just not care about the story.
This is a special news flash. We are broadcasting to you live from the scene. What in the world? Wait! Somebody! People are being attacked by giant insects! They're thought to have been exterminated 7 years ago. The insects actually survived!
Look, it looks like it wants to be serious, but it really doesn't. It really doesn't.
Come with me.
And here we are. It looks like sensitivity is okay. So you can see on the bottom right our energy gauge. As I use my thrusters to boost around, that depletes. Some weapons will drain that as well. As I let go of spacebar, it slowly regains just over time. But we're the only class that can fly and get into interesting spots like this building, which we're pretty safe on until it explodes and crumbles, because buildings have physics like that. But on this first mission, I don't think they do that. So what is this that we've got here? Oh wow. Yeah, that's a G accuracy, alright. Okay. Reloading takes a bit of energy, but not too bad. So I'll just strafe through. Seems pretty okay. I mean, I don't think we killed anything, but it felt good. And the plasma launcher. Ah, yes. Yeah, Long War of the Chosen really changed. I'm not sure about it. And we are flashing red because I drained all my energy. We can no longer fire or reload or fly until it's fixed. And that's why we're a little bit worthless when that drains completely. So you never want to have that happen. Going to drop voice a little bit. Maybe sound effects somewhat too. It'll take a little bit of fiddling. We'll get there though. Things drop boxes sometimes.
We engaged with giant insects and defeated a number of them.
What did you say? That's impossible.
Green boxes are weapon. Green boxes are weapons. We'll find out what that is at the end. And armor from the red boxes that turns into health later on. Though because I'm wing diver, we get significantly less armor than you would expect. I think like every 5 or 6 armor pickups turns into 1 armor for us at the end. So we need to amass quite a lot. Somebody like the Fencer, who's naturally pretty tanky, starts with I think 250 armor. The important person died that they're responding to, so we don't hear them, I think.
Why now?
I don't know. I don't know. Look, can I just kill this guy?
Thought the giant insects were all destroyed.
Where'd he fly off to?
Been killed in Arizona. Some must have survived.
If you see a red helmet guy, shout. If we kill the red helmet dude who leads the squad, we can take the squad ourselves then. They may or may not shut up finally then. I don't know. Yeah, it does have a slow arc to it though. It's not wrong about that. Just got to be a bit careful with the suit energy, though, from reloading it all the time is the thing. No, it seems like it'd be an okay weapon in tunnels, I think. The rapier, because like if I get really close to them, I'm gonna melt through them quick, real quick. I mean, that's not what this character's about generally, getting in quick, but still melts them pretty fast. FF a thing. What's FF? I can't not think Final Fantasy. And just that one guy left alive. I'm going to just be over here, looting some stuff quick. Green dots on the compass are loot things. Unknowingly, it also counts health as a loot pick-upable in this. I think EDF 5 it was colored differently, so you do. Maybe, possibly. Ah, there you are. You shitting guy. Come here. Bam. Red triangle, they can join us. And then I see their health bars. I cannot heal them, though, unless I'm a ranger. Rangers just walk over a medkit and
Infantry, stay close to the armor.
they heal up the whatevers. But now that they're on my team... Oh. That's awkward. I guess it doesn't work with her. No, normally you can chant, and you sing the little song and they sing the next verse. But that just didn't work. That just didn't work at all. How you doing, Road? I'm here to save the town, everybody relax. Very straightforward at the start, though, just the most basic ant enemy, and lots of them. Gives you a general... Nice shot, dude, skeet shooting with the ragdoll. Gives you a general idea of what's going on, but it becomes so much more fairly quickly. I think around like mission 10 or so it might start to really pick up. But don't worry, pretty soon you'll also be chanting EDF. I gotta get more key bindings on. It's just the base EDF. It's pretty repetitive. There's many different versions of that. Like, what if I... Hill report? Oh, okay. I destroyed the troop transport! What's that? That's annoying that you guys do that. I don't even hear myself sing it. Why do they start with the second verse right away? That ain't right. That's not okay. I suppose we should do something about this, huh? I'll distract them. You guys just kill them with your tanks and stuff. Gah! EDF! Oh, God. I'm basically out of energy, though, is the problem. Help! Tanks! I've made a mistake! Fuck, just run. They can't do anything against me yet. It's fine. EDF 5 gave a lot of really nice bonus... Well, a lot of bonuses and additions to the classes that I really wish this game had. The Wing Diver, an example, got a quick dash that they can do to help them stay in the air without expending energy from the suit. Air Raiders have a much better view when they place airstrikes and stuff, because it zooms out the game so much. In this, you're just throwing a marker or painting a target, and it's a bit difficult to tell, you know, where exactly that is. Jesus. Fucking Christ almighty. There are a bunch of them over here. Tanks? Tanks are all dead. I spent too long fucking around. That's okay. 10-meter blast radius. Get fucked. As I'm out of energy. Ah! Strategic escape. Wing Divers get the voice lines for the 4th and 5th verse? There's some songs that only the AI can sing. I don't know of like specific verse that just the wing diver can sing. Don't know. We'll have to investigate that when we look into key bindings later on. I mean, if they don't want to sing properly, that's a big uh-oh. That's a problem for me. I gotta be able to sing. Come on, suit. God. Back off. I gotta get the things. Farming becomes a bit of the game, doing missions over and over to get the loot that you're after. Notably armor, mostly. But it's not so bad in 4.1. In EDF 5, when you get a weapon and stuff, it may or may not even be for your class. And if it is, it may or may not be a new weapon. And if it is, it may or may not be a better version of that weapon, because there's a star system in that game. And there's a lot of different variants of weapons. So farming to get the thing that you're after, it takes a lot of time in EDF 5. In EDF 4, it's a lot easier, because if I get, you know, a rapier Y1 or whatever, that's it. That's just the rapier Y weapon. There's no like better star version of it or anything. It is what it is. So you don't have to worry too much about repeatedly doing a mission over and over and over again. And because I'm a wing diver in this, I'm only going to be getting wing diver stuff. So it's a lot easier to make sure I get what I'm after generally. Dude, the Spider-Man game is great, right? Cheers. Check us out. Leave that tank alone. He's not doing anything. Like, really, he's not doing anything. I think he's scripted just to sit here. Don't know why.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, okay? I gotta get better. Gotta get better bindings. But those are new weapons, a lot of duplicates. Again, duplicates do nothing for us, but we got a Proto Thunder Sniper, a Laser 197, a Laser Lance, a Mirage 0, and 21 armor. That I'm gonna guess turns into like 4 or 5 health for us. Yeah, 4. 154 armor now, up from 150. Ooh. Right. And with mission 1 completed, we can now do mission 2. Or redo mission 1 on a higher difficulty, which I don't think we'll be able to manage. But difficulty swapping is generally something we're going to be doing at some point, though. So we got a Laser Lance, another short-range weapon. Convergent laser cannon for wing divers. Indeed short range, so much so that they're only useful in close quarters. Massive firepower, punch through almost any armor in one shot. Yes, say that. S plus accuracy, so pinpoint accurate. 200 damage, 1 shot per second, 56 range. 10 capacity, 20% of energy to recharge it, taking 1.5 seconds to do. That's not too bad. Weapons just don't upgrade in this one. In EDF 5, finding duplicates had a chance to upgrade it, but in this, it just is what it is. This Laser Lance, that is what it is. Down the road, there's probably a different version of the Laser Lance that's a higher level weapon. For now, everything's just level 0 to indicate general... I don't know. General overall strength of things across the scope of the game. Level 0 weapons will always be level 0, just like level 8 will always be level 8. They don't level up, but there are higher variant versions of the weapons that you can get. Like the Laser Lance Excelsior or something would be maybe a level 54 weapon that you get for doing missions that drop level 54 weapons. And that would be something else. Accuracy seems slightly better. Slightly. From G or S plus, they're polar opposites. Fuck, I don't think it gets worse than G in this game. Maybe, though. God, I wouldn't put it past him. Laser 197. 1,000 capacity, 20% energy cost to reload, taking 2 seconds. 60 shots per second. Low damage, 120 meter range, S plus accuracy as well. So this is what? Just like a laser beam then? With a capacity 1,000? Seems to be. Hold attack to start it up. Initially, damage output's poor, but maintain contact can grow much greater. Okay. Proto Thunder Sniper. Look at that thing. Chase. High voltage lightning to attack enemies at long range. Lightning damages whatever it hits and also leaps target to target throughout its range. Can take out several targets at a time. Try it.
Choose loadout.
There's also the Mirage Zero homing weapon. 300-meter distance for lock-on. One target only, but it takes 1/10 of a second to lock on. Homing capability A, 30 damage. With a 5-meter blast radius. Okay. Strange. Yeah, okay, sure. I think I know what it's going for, though. So I don't have to aim it, basically. I'll try it. It'll drain my energy pretty good, though.
Select a mission.
Mission number 2, spreading disaster. Dispatch request from civilians. Huge monsters have appeared in the city. Be careful. They spit a powerful acid that can cause serious damage.
Select a
Right, so they're not just all melee ones.
difficulty, the better the item drops.
Something to note about the difficulties. I mentioned before level 0 weapons dropping from here. If we were to play this on hard, higher level weapons would be dropping. Mission 1 on hardest might drop like a level 20 weapon. The final mission on normal might be dropping like a level 20 weapon or something like that. So eventually we're going to be playing through on normal. Maybe hard on some missions because we're feeling ballsy. But it could be that we have to drop it down in difficulty to complete a mission. Go back to earlier missions on a higher difficulty to farm up weapons that we can then currently use where we are in the campaign. It's a little bit of a weird leapfrog thing like that. Gear grind for harder / later missions then. To a degree, but not so much.
Deploying.
Much less than in 5. The only thing you grind for in this really is just armor and health.
Insects! They're being attacked! Shoot! Save the citizens!
Which is why I kind of like EDF 5's way of doing it a bit more. Because I like grinding. I'm a big fan of that. It just kind of goes... It just goes wherever. I don't know. Is it chaining? I'm not sure if it really chains much. And this... Yeah, this just locks onto somebody at random and just fires and homes in on them and blows up. But yeah, that drains the suit pretty good. Oh. Okay, though. Not bad. Ow. And then that stuff happens. Oh, jeez. Better than the limpet gun. Dude, the limpet gun is garbage. It is so bad. Except some of the really high level ones, those are okay.
Situation report.
Citizens are being attacked by giant insects!
Attack the giant insects and save the citizens.
Roger!
I'm not sure how I feel about the Thunder Sniper.
Yes, I'm the rabbit researcher O'Hara. I would like to offer advice to the soldiers. After examining dead giant insects, I found something surprising. In 7 years, they have evolved and grown stronger. They are covered by a stronger shell and cannot be killed easily. But it is not a problem.
EDF!
Equipment has also grown strong.
120 million years.
Definitely beat the evolved giant insects. I wish you good luck in battle.
Thank you, Pac-Man. Tier 1 for 12 months. Much appreciated. Congrats on the promotion. Happy to have you. Hope you're doing okay.
The data is incorrect. The giant insects are stronger and more violent than ever before. We can't do this by ourselves.
Ah, shit.
Ranger 16, you're supposed to be trained in fighting giant insects. Hold your ground.
I can't. I'm a wing diver. Like, I'm here. I'm helping.
What sharp creatures! This is Ranger 16. They're picking up people like rag dolls.
I love the people who press the radio button just to scream into it. They're like, what?
Diver unit backup. Take time for wing divers to arrive.
I'm a wing diver.
You need to protect the citizens.
So, it's okay, but I'd really prefer something with a much bigger blast radius. And the suit energy drain is a bit of a problem. I can kind of shoot around corners, but it doesn't home in well enough for that, really. And the sniper, I don't see it chaining very much. Maybe there is just too much going on and I missed it? I don't know.
Are the wing divers here yet?
I'm a wing diver.
Giant insects evolved. They can't fly, so we can destroy them with an air attack. If the wing divers take them down, we can win.
I'll just be over here not being a wing diver. Apparently, I'm just a really, really fast, agile ranger, I guess. Plasma shot and a Lurzel.
Choose loadout.
The Lurzel,
Wing can equip 2
long-range laser gun for sniping. S plus accuracy, 0.4 damage. 0.15% energy cost. It's an actual laser pointer. Plasma shot. Plasma launcher but fires 10 small high-speed plasma bullets at a time that explode on impact, right? Just a shotgun variant of this. I like the big blast area of the 5-meter blast radius, 2-meter on this. I like the plasma launcher.
Choose loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons.
I never tried the particle cannon. We'll try that out and see how that goes. I'm betting not great. And then chat shortcuts. Get this sorted. We'll try the second song. PTX Legend with tier 1, 8 months. Thank you very much. Happy to have you. Oh, not Scream. I don't want to scream this song. And then, yeah, EDF. We'll get maybe a whoa. And, maybe an ooh, grr. Something maybe a little bit like positive. Oh, there you go. That works. We did it. Okay. See how that goes.
Select a mission.
Winged war goddess. Gigantic alien creatures have appeared in the residential area. Protect civilians.
Select a
Blah,
difficulty.
blah, blah.
Higher the deploying.
PTX Legend with 115 ad bits. Thank you very much.
On the scene. We have confirmed surviving
Hope we're doing
giant
okay.
insects.
So the Ixion.
Sight. There are only a few
Ah.
survivors.
You're a machine gun. Okay. Gotcha. Look out! Keep your heads down. It's a shame these don't blow up buildings. Or do they? Maybe they do. Yeah, they totally do. Awesome. Fantastic. Firing bubbles? Wait, never played Maniac Mansion? No, not Maniac Mansion. Fuck, what game is that? You literally shoot bubbles in it. NES game. Mylon Secret Castle, I think? Is that it? I think that's it. Mylon Secret Castle. Fuck that game, by the way.
This is headquarters.
Like that, though.
Wing divers are headed to the scene. Hold them off until then.
Turn you into Swiss cheese.
Just getting rid of buildings in the way. That's it. That's how it is.
Wing divers are natural enemies of giant insects. Once they get here, the giant insects are finished.
Giant insects can't fly. We'll get them in one swoop.
I'll help you in a minute. Hold on. Let me blow up a building over here. I like blowing up the big buildings. There's no, like, really big buildings on this map, though. Village is this, but I think it might be too far away.
What should a sick bird do? Get a tweetment. I'll see myself out.
Ah, pancake. Not you, too. Hey, thanks for the sub, though. 4 months. Much appreciated. Does it take a couple shots, then? 3 hits or so? Yeah, coming from Aerator. How miserably slow this is. Ah, yeah, it still works, though. Okay, nice. Helping! Then if you're wondering, yes, we can swim. Oh. This is much more shallow than expected. There is actually a swimming animation, though. You cannot fire or jump or anything from water, though, so don't do it. But you can. I've just accepted that they don't appreciate me as a wing diver. I'm just kind of here, doing my thing. Look, I was blowing up a building, okay? Fuck off. What, do I just not sing at all? I just don't sing at all. Dude, wing diver sucks. Ugh. Their voices suck. Man. I miss my whoa. Whoa. Getting the whole troop going with you too. Oh, it's great.
The giant insect's vital force is stronger than I ever imagined. If they were evolving underground, hidden away, we won't know what to expect. We have to investigate.
It is a little bit unplayable. That's a huge letdown. That's like a big part of my game gone. God damn it. Well, that's it. We gotta start modding EDF then.
This is Ranger 8. We need the wing divers.
Wing divers are heading over there right now.
Well, I gotta say, the big explosions are very flashy. The random responses people have to stuff too is great. Ah! Did somebody just run in front of me? Come on. Spencer's, I think everybody else has the lines. I guess the female voice actor, they just didn't have as many lines for her, so disappointing. killing this many bucks is gonna make my wife proud. Oh, is that right? Yeah, she's probably very proud of him. God, what an asshole.
Wing divers, exterminate the giant insects.
Oh, sure, now we get heroic. Look at them. Oh, jeez.
It's time to hunt.
Hold on, yeah. Let's hunt. Let's hunt prey. Me too, guys. Hold on though, I'm a bit fat. I need my energy back. I can't keep up.
The giant insects can't fly, so it'll be a one-sided fight.
Got EDF 5 not too long ago. Been showing your friends gameplay. They don't know how to feel about the game yet. Give it time. They'll see the truth. That's how it goes for everybody. They're like, I don't know about this. This looks really stupid. And then they're like, I don't know, it's kind of fun. And then they'll be chanting the songs with you and screaming EDF all the time. And there you go. Then welcome to the club. Like you haven't even seen anything yet in this. This is nothing.
This is your chance.
It's gonna get real fucking edge of your seat soon. Well, ish. Oh, God. Climb over the thing. Oh, wing divers without energy. How miserable. Can I get the bridge out of here? Bit in the way. Yeah, okay.
Contact has been broken with Wing Diver 4.
Amazing
Looks like something happened. Storm team, head to the scene.
Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm Wing Diver 4 and they're just ignoring me.
Giant insects can't fly. There's no way the wing divers would lose.
Oh, grr! Literally on the edge of your seat, trying to build a huge-ass project? Well, you're gonna fall off then soon. You'll be careful. Plasma grenade A. Alright, I'm assuming it's literally just a grenade.
Choose loadout.
Take out this Ixion thing, I don't know about that. Maybe we try, like, the shot and grenade. What's the grenade all about?
Wing divers can equip 2 weapons.
It doesn't have an energy cost like the other ones do. 4-second charge time. 3-meter blast radius. Impact explosion. 250 damage. Good damage. Doesn't cost anything of the suit, so we can just kind of reload in the background. We don't have to worry about it at all. The black sheep of the wing divers division. I'm the runt of the litter. They just don't like me as much.
Select a mission.
I came out a bit fatter and chubbier than the rest, and they're really putting me down. Lost communication with the wing diver team. Head to their last known location and support the team as needed. Now, interestingly, you don't fight the Retarii in EDF 5 until like kind of the end of the game. Here, it's just kind of right away. It's just like here you go. Wing divers, they fly. They're fucking awesome. Except
This is Scout 2. We've arrived at the rescue point. There's a web strung up between the buildings.
this has
The thread! The citizens are being caught!
different aliens than 5 in some areas. The base enemies are the same. The fancier late game enemies are different.
How could this happen?
Camera? Okay.
This is Wing Diver.
Like the frog dudes in 5, they're not in this. They're replaced by something called Hector, which is kind of more fun, honestly. I don't know.
Tried to catch us. I can't move at all. Help me!
So these things are like kind of stuff of nightmares usually, because they spit out a huge web that they throw from like really far away. And if you touch any of the strands, you get damage over time and you get pulled in. You gotta damage them enough for them to drop their threads and you can escape. The shot ain't terrible. Kinda works for this. Sort of. You'll often have it though because of how high they are. Sometimes they'll fire a web over a building, and the strands will just like fall through the building and grab you. So then you're being pulled against the building, and you can't see the guy who's grabbing you. Hey, you want to join my guild? Nice. She was caught in the web before, and we saved her. Her too. So the grenade then. Yeah, okay. Hold it down for longer and it changes trajectory. What? Okay. What? What? Why is it so slow? What the fuck? Who throws like this? Kia! Got him! This sucks. Plasma grenade, eh? This is unusable.
But the Ravager technology has evolved beyond that.
I can't even detonate it on myself. Oh god, hi. Ah. Okay, yeah, that ain't working. I can't. I had too much downward momentum. I couldn't throw it up. It's so slow. Yeah, I can throw it behind me. Okay, well that's unusable. I mean, I'm no stranger to unusable weapons, but this early? Man. Because the game takes the piss out of itself sometimes, where it's like, here's a weapon that's actually completely worthless and unusable. It's somehow slower than the tortoise launcher. Yeah, it is, actually. I don't know how that's possible. Shooting these fat rockets that travel at like a meter per year. But it can home in. Well, I'll plasma shot them, I guess. Are they already off? Or they probably already died, honestly. This late on. Oh, Jesus. It's so bad. Oh, don't worry. If the people talking all the time annoys you, don't worry. They won't be around for terribly long. I did all I could. Especially these worthless civilians. I mean, spoiler alert, but things get pretty fucked up soon. Just wait till the Ravagers appear. Crap, they're getting closer as it's falling towards you. Oh, what a simpleton. They just don't get it. Oh god, it's attacking! No, it's falling. Oh. Oh, Jesus, hi. You're right there. I'm really trying to use this grenade. I want to be able to use it because it does good damage. Just really gotta do a drive-by with the damn thing. Almost kill myself with it. I heard that. I got a good ear for that sound. I know better. So many times it's gotten me.
It feels like there's ready for battle. Keep fighting no matter what happens. me. I won't say I can't do. Check the right. Yes. There's an enemy over there. Understood. Commander,
Fuck, he's healthy. Come on. Give me your dudes. You're worthless over here. I want to see if I can sing with you. Oh, finally. Alright.
I'll escort you. I will obey you.
The Navy launches ships, the Air Force sends their jets, and nothing can withstand our fixed bayonets. The EDF boys.
We just have to skip the first one. It's fine. It's not the same. Oh, man. This has up to 4 people co-op, I think. Maybe 6? But I'm out of energy. Fuck, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Yeah, I had to blow myself up. Shit. That's okay. We need to change weapons anyway. That grenade is so bad. Ah. Retreat. We gotta re-equip. We gotta re-equip in a bad way. Go for the plasma launcher. I think that's probably the best bet. And then,
Two weapons.
I don't know, I guess we could try the laser pointer, see how that goes, since I'm pretty sure the launcher can solo it.
Deploying.
Who's in charge here? I am. Bang! Yeah.
This is Scout 2. We've arrived at the
I mean, if you're playing as the ranger, you may as well, because you can heal them up throughout. And until they're under your command, you can't heal them. So, it's in their best interest. You're the better leader. Ugh, that makes a really irritating sound. That's a really irritating sound. I mean, we're stun locking it pretty well, I guess.
Storm team, rescue the wing divers.
Yeah, alright, so... No. Okay. Finished him. Nice, that one also dead? Ooh. I thought I had just enough energy. And because I can't recharge because I'm overheated, just one projectile of laser beam.
This is impossible. The wing divers.
Sorry, I sort of saved you, in a way. Oh god, they're healthy. It's still standing. There we go. God damn, they don't even drop much loot too, which is a kind of problem.
They knew what we were doing?
I think buildings that have the big web attached, I don't think you can destroy.
It was an ambush by the giant insects. They got us in a trap.
Ugh.
Wing divers.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Damn it.
Yeah, a ranger would have an easy time with this. Just use a sniper rifle, a rocket launcher, or assault rifle, or
Giant insects.
really anything.
The Ravager technology
All of the things work.
that.
For me, all I got is really just the blaster right here, and just pick them off. Can you not? Oh, hi. Nah. I totally deserve to be grabbed by you. You are the worst Rotari I ever. You are fired, sir. Oh, God, they're very healthy. Didn't this do like 150 some damage? Like, I guess I'm supposed to rescue people and they help out, but... Jeez. Yeah, that gun is like too annoying sounding to use. I don't like that. Eh. Are you guys doing anything? Come on. Oh, you're civilians. Wait, where's... Oh, the blue dot's over there. Okay. Oh, what are you guys doing? Fucking nothing. There's a couple people over here to grab, though. Hype! I'm your leader! Keep up! Let's go! Swiss cheese spider. You know, maybe rapier was the way to go.
Insects exceeds human wisdom. Progress faster than science is impossible. But
I don't think we can get more energy. More energy efficient weapons, sure, but I don't think more energy. That was a nice thing about EDF 5 as well as the class mods that you get. You actually equip a like a suit core mod in EDF 5 that allows you to you know, emphasize more for speed or agility while in midair, or something that just is really efficient, or something that's just really quick. All sorts of stuff like that. So not the Lurzel.
Choose Loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons.
I guess we'll try the laser 197. Keeping the plasma launcher though, you can't convince me not to.
Select a mission.
Hey, alright, Thels, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Wind shear. Same-ish deal here. Wing diver team engaged with very strong enemy and taking heavy casualties. Their engagement location is not far from here. Head out immediately, destroy the monsters, and rescue the surviving wing divers. Try it out. These things are a pain to fight as a wing diver, though, indeed. Much easier as an air raider. God, you blow them up then. Woo! Pipe. Straight away get to recruit a guy. But, I mean, benefit of this is it doesn't drain the suit so quickly. Like, I guess there's that. Just when you reload, it's probably going to drain a whole bunch of it. Actually, not much. Wow. Yoink. Oh, that ain't so bad at all. I'm gonna rescue you. You're gonna help me, because I need help. How much does it take to kill? Well, she just flew right into it. That's her own fault. I ought to just leave her there.
Wow, the XCOM 2 mods got weird while I was gone.
Yeah, really weird skit say. I'm not sure about it. Hey, I don't know. Did you really just fly and get stuck in that one afterwards?
this is O'Hara. Soldiers, I would like to name the new giant insect Retarius. Retarius catches its prey in a net. Take extra caution. Rescue the people caught in the web. Don't leave them behind, no matter what.
Oh, I'm gonna leave him behind. It ain't worth it, let me tell you. I like this because if I've got it loaded, I can still just fire its massive magazine while my suit's recharging in the background. And if I have to reload it, it really doesn't take much.
3 men down. No, they're still alive. I'm caught in the web. Retreat! Retreat! 8 men down. I'm the only one that could escape. What monsters?
Show the wound later.
Got it. Kill it. Oh, and they've got the that blue 2B short range weapon that really is just like a big laser pulse type thing. Looks like it can throw bosses and scatter a little bit though. That's kind of cool. Oh yes. Anybody else? Anything here? Come on. Just a bit more. No one ever said the AI was good.
Has spawned there. We might have to expect more new species coming out later. There is a danger that the flying insects may have evolved, and they could be superior to our wing divers. We can never let the giant insects take over the Earth.
They're building a monster nation. That dialogue in 5 was really good. They did a great job just continuing the absurdity in 5 while still improving the gameplay a bunch. 5 is really good. E2 plasma launcher we've got now.
Choose loadout.
Instead of the E1, I hope you're just a direct upgrade. More damage, more range. Not seeing any difference. Sold. Although it sounds like we're going into a cave next. Was that right?
Select a mission.
Yeah, underground cave. Giant insect nest spread out into the city. Cannot allow it to remain intact. Must begin infiltrating their burrows. Move out immediately and report to the local ranger team for further instructions. Wing diver, underground. Totally a good idea. I guess rapier? Rapier and plasma launcher? I guess. Really, wing diver's not the play for this.
Turn on your helmet lights.
The underground entrance is supposed to be in this mall.
We'll get through this together.
If we leave the giant insects alone, they will continue to evolve unchallenged. We have to wipe them out before that happens. All units, begin operation.
I feel like I'm speed running this. Nope, I'm stuck. You guys coming or what? Let's go! I think I remember this mission. I think this is when we fight the next spider type. They can't escape if we collapse a tunnel on them? You say that. Give it time.
Yes, sir.
Give it time.
The underground entrance is just past the station. Come with me.
There we go, there are a bunch in there. It looked bad on the compass, but I didn't see anything.
Air raiders, call for depth crawlers to support the assault unit.
I'm not an air raider. I'd maybe like to be, but I'm not. I'm the wing diver that you're ignoring? That you sent into the cave for some inexplicable reason? I'm really the worst choice to bring in here, although this is working out quite well, honestly. Rapier's a pretty nice bet in here.
This way. Come
mount a few of those rapiers on the subway trains and just turn the routes back on? There you go. That's an idea.
We just have to destroy it.
Oh god, it's so dark. Hello?
So who the hell said that the giant insects are endangered?
I don't think I have a helmet light.
Humans are the endangered species.
The Ravagers might just be waiting for humans to be destroyed by the giant insects.
That's impossible! Maybe they're waiting nearby. Stop it!
What's this one made of? Right through. Oh, God. Help! I'm alone! It's dangerous! Ah. Help! I pushed too far.
This is Ranger 21. We're fighting a giant spider-like bug. The threat! Crap!
You think they're talking about the Retarii, but they're not. Dodge. Dodge. Do anything. Punch it in its face. Something.
The threat! I can't move! It's no use! They got stronger!
Check behind. Understood. Look for enemies.
I see two groups of enemies on the radar. One this way and one behind. Down below? Up above, I think.
This is Ranger 12. Send support! Crap! Save us!
You can let go of the button, it's fine.
Me! I'm trapped in
Jumping spiders! They also spit threads. These don't stick onto you and pull you in, though. They just stick onto you and hurt over time.
to retreat!
And they will fuck up air raider vehicles, man. These things will shred you so quick.
What is this? More and more casualties! I can't believe it. So many giant insects.
I'm clogging it. I'm clogging it.
We thought we were getting rid
Don't let them through.
of increasing.
And then big launch. That kind of worked.
So like a nasty virus. I can't believe this nest is so huge. It's impossible to destroy them. If we don't do it now, mankind will be destroyed.
Even though we drove out the Ravagers, it doesn't look like we won.
Ah, shit. I'm coming. Almost there. Ah. I'm really bad about energy management.
Everyone is dead.
Wait!
Another casualty.
Thanks for the help, assholes.
What is this? What is this?
Yes, sir!
I guess I'll move out then. Just keep soloing the mission, like always. It would be interesting to have a kill count type thing going on. Some just mission stats at the end. You know, dollar amount of destruction caused and all that kind of stuff. Okay, there they are.
What the hell did we prepare for? What did I?
Air raiders can't summon normal vehicles down here, because typically they summon like troop transports, helicopters, tanks, stuff like that, but they don't fit down here because they drop in from above. But since we're underground, it doesn't quite work.
Is heading this way.
So instead you get what's called Depth Crawler, which is just like a big walking spider tank thing. With different weapons on it and stuff. Get them down here. They can also walk on walls and walk on the ceiling, and they've got a really big, bright flashlight that you can see everything with. Nice to have. I might be a bit lost now, though. The Resident Evil School of Dialogue? Yeah, it's good, though, and they managed to keep it up with 5 really well. I'm not sure if they always intended for it to be that way, or if it's sort of a lost in translation type thing. I don't know.
Let's go!
Is he around this bend? Or in some other tunnel somewhere? Aha. What a mess this thing's making in here. Get out of here.
Artillery unit dispatching as requested. Self-propelled howitzer and self-propelled rocket launcher are heading this way. Once they arrive, you can get fire support.
The fight starts now.
A playable B movie. Yeah. That's a good way to describe it. But, like, it still gets really intense later on, and you're just like, you ignore the hey, a level 1 thing, you ignore the absurdity after a while, and you get really into it, like, oh god. It's so good. We're still not even really, like I said, I think mission 10 is when it starts to maybe take off. The I done A level 1 weapon. What's the I done? I done give a shit. Oh, it's a mid-range electroshock. It's a big fucking crossbow. 160 capacity, 2 second charge time. 60% on energy cost to reload it though. That's quite hefty. 13 damage, 10 shots per second, 112.5 meter range, B accuracy, chain lightning gun. Rapid bolts of electricity damage whatever they hit. As the bolts leap from target to target throughout their range, they can take out several targets at a time. We'll try it, I guess. I'm keeping the rapier though, because I know the rapier is good. We're back on the surface now, because the tunnels were too big, and stuff, and we gave up. So now we're back on the surface, but the things we found in the tunnels have followed us out, or so. Something like that. Air raiders are taking point. Air raiders move out. I'm not an air raider. So, yes.
All units,
Woo!
insects. Don't leave any alive.
Pipe.
This giant insect shoots threat. Don't get caught.
This giant insect is tight. Fight carefully.
It just sort of sprays lightning around. So yeah, big energy reload cost is a problem. Things are dying. I don't know how much of it is me though.
Circle the sky and stand by. Air raider will indicate attack target. Heavy air support aircraft whale is in the air above you. Bombardment from the
Seems
air is
okay.
possible. Leave the target to air raider.
Ready to fire! I'll fill you with holes! Reloading! Back me up!
This is Whale. Currently circling designated area. Ground forces, don't worry. You have a friend in the air.
Alright, one more thing left, though I doubt that's the end of the mission. If I remember rightly, there's 3 waves.
Whale to ground units. We're ready to begin attack run.
Oh god, yeah, we get it, Will. You're ready and stuff. Air Raiders gotta give you a target, though. There's no Air Raiders here.
20mm gun arm ready. Requesting target indication.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, not at all what I expected when it looked like a crossbow, but like... Just sort of just throws lightning. It's pretty great in concept.
Unit Porters has arrived.
It's here?
This is Porters. Transporting state-of-the-art vehicle. Will drop in combat area upon request.
Okay. Porters, stand by in the air. Wait for support request.
Roger.
This is headquarters. Transport unit Porters arrived on the scene. Ready to drop
Yeah.
vehicle upon request.
Sneaky.
Artillery unit has
It
arrived.
seems pretty solid. It looks like it's doing enough damage to at least take these guys out quickly.
Support mission.
It's a fast reload. Expensive to reload, so doing flybys with it is pretty rough. But that's what the rapier is for.
Target. Upon request,
Although this also takes quite a lot to reload too.
into thousands of pieces. Understood.
Yeah. Does it penetrate corpses? Looks like it might. Ah, God, get me out of here. It just kind of arcs around and stuff. It just makes a mess. This would have been great on the on that tunnel mission. Arcing around the cave walls and all that.
Information has leaked. This
That would have been super good.
information was announced by the media.
Yeah, like a Tesla gun. Yeah, exactly.
They would find out sooner or later.
I like it. It seems like an okay combo. Another Mirage Zero, but again, there's no star rating for stuff, so it doesn't really matter. Just wasting a bit of armor. We're up to 168 now. We've got an 18 health in total thus far. Giant insects showed up in a residential area. EDF soldiers already engaged in battle there. Please head out to the scene. Sure. Yeah, not actively consuming energy to shoot. Yeah, because it's got a magazine with it, so you know, we can drain the energy, but it's fine. It can reload while we do other stuff. The rapier's the same way. And the magazine lasts long enough that you can definitely recharge. Pretty solid. I think it kills things maybe a little bit faster than the rapier, actually. Generally, on average. Oh, God. Let's pull them in quick. And wrangle them, aggro them all. I think there's a group of dudes over here. Hello? Commander's really tied up, but come with me. We'll group up here and just pull them all together a bit. Take them out, maybe. Because I really don't feel like doing an actual honest-to-God bug hunt. The EDF sounds for the stream actually come from this game? Oh yeah. Well, EDF 5 specifically, but basically the same now. Because when you're in an air raider's little tin can, hurtling yourself at a massive horde of aliens and stuff, and that's the only thing you've got to chant. I mean, that seems pretty effective. Man. Ugh. God, her radio sucks. The Ravagers from the moon's surface have begun mobilizing.
The giant insects resumed their actions at the same time as the Ravager invasion. I wonder what influence the Ravagers and giant insects have on each other.
Are you happy? Gotta be positive. You happy? Do you want to get hopes up? Then win!
But are you happy? Oh, dialogue. Rockets is what you're firing. Hello. Please join my guild. Hi. Don't blow me up though. Please. All right, one more out there. Yeah, and another group coming. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, fencers. Nah. All sorts of fun stuff here. Sup? And some snipers. All sorts of stuff this mission.
Whoever kills the most buys dinner. Understood?
Let's talk about this. HQ's instructions are correct. There is no doubt. Yeah, sure.
Damn it. That was close. It's okay. We can still fire while it recharges. Sounds like there might be wing divers somewhere in there. Maybe? Whee! Ha 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 ha. God, there are a lot out there. Holy shit. I forgot I have like 100 dudes behind me. I feel like I just always have no energy. Really doesn't last long in 4.1. Yeti back like he was Eminem. What? I was thinking more back like the Backstreet Boys. Backstreet's back, alright? God.
emergency transmission from Command HQ.
Get that box.
We have a big problem. The Ravager fleet is on the move.
What you say?
They have left the moon
What you
for
say?
the Earth.
Damn it. Who has the means to fight off 10 motherships? Even with the EDF's increased strength, we don't have the manpower.
Tracking systems at all locations are locked on. All silos open. Missiles ready to launch.
Startup sequence of Equator Linear Cannon has commenced. We will try to defeat the motherships by aiming for their atmospheric entry.
When the linear cannon fires, the long-distance Tempest attack will begin.
Still, we can't hope to destroy them all. This is gonna be hell.
Really large maps. And nothing new. Womp.
Select a mission.
Beach Fear. Beach Fear? Dispatch request to the port area. Enormous creatures known as Mataria have been spotted. Go investigate. Similar to what we've already been doing. Just more of a mix of kind of everything. You're welcome, Longbow.
This is headquarters.
Everybody. Yep. Rock your body? Yep. Everybody. Yeti's back, alright? It kind of works. I mean, it holds in place pretty well. Oh yeah, you're getting eaten. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll help, don't worry. EDF! Point blank, it's quite nice. It's just, you know. Oh, what a sound. What an absolute sound. Next. See how this goes against him too. This can probably take out the web pretty fast as well, as it like chains around on it. Good try. Ah, shit. Shit. Fuck. Double fuck. Where's that strand coming from? Okay, one of you gotta pull me here. You can't both be doing this to me. I choose you first. Shit. Gah! Okay, we're good. We're good. Just had to wait for my suit to recharge. Jeez, if you didn't duck your head just then, you're doing it wrong. I disliked X-Pirates, yeah. Yeah, no, that's too lewd. This though, this is fine. It's okay. Just before just out of ammo. Look how much little more there is to reload. Instantly done. These trucks out of you.
The mothership fleet is beginning to drop to Earth.
It's finally beginning. The Earth's fate will be determined.
Ah, shit. I'm a wing diver. Yeah, that much is true.
And cannot get close. Long-distance attack is our best option.
Linear cannon discharged.
Go linear cannon.
Impact. One mothership destroyed.
We did it.
Okay. Linear cannon is recharging. Tempest first formation launched.
I think Rapier might be a bit better.
Tempest is approaching target now.
Oh god, the tension and suspense. Will Tempest do it? What do you think? Can it do it?
Tempest impact. One ship sunk. Two ships at half damage.
Oh, we did it. All right.
Second formation launched.
Oh god, hello. Where the f did you guys come from?
Linear cannon discharged again. Impact. Wait. Enemy is not damaged.
We missed?
Back! Back! Back, all of you!
Tempest. Second formation impact.
Uh.
Not damaged.
Miss?
Oh no, suddenly it's not working, the Tempest.
Tempest impact. Still no damage.
How can that be?
There's more coming from just out there. Yeah, TFTD port attack. Yeah, that's how this goes.
Linear cannon hit.
These are the Tassoff.
Damaged.
What's going on?
Tempest impact. We cannot confirm damage.
It's a shield screen. They must be protecting the mothership with a shield screen.
Okay, this ain't working. I don't know where they are in there. I thought it maybe like kind of just chain around the little water floor or something and get them, but
Linear cannon impact. Enemy no damage.
there we go. But I don't think I can get that loot. Oh, I see. It's much deeper than you'd think. Don't think there's a way for me to get that. Unless I just like really
Formation impact. Enemy no damage.
splash. Yeah, no. I don't think there's a way to swim down or anything.
Is a shield screen big enough to cover the mothership? What kind of technology is this?
Oh. Oh. There's still people around. I don't know why there's still civilians here, or any of them at all, really. Dude, you guys are hopeless. You're not doing anything. And there's civilians being slaughtered right over there. And just like, nope, wait for them to be closed in more.
It's all thanks to you.
Just movie props? Yeah, it's just weather balloons and movie props. And hey, a level 2 weapon. Ooh, the Eclot 10. What's that all about? What's an Eclot 10?
Choose loadout.
It's another mid-range electroshock.
Equip 2 weapons.
Electro chain gun model developed in France. It fires 10 diffused bolts of lightning. Can attack over wide range, incredibly powerful on the battlefield. Each blast uses all the energy, necessitating a reload after every single shot. 3% energy cost though in a 1-second reload. Maybe?
Choose loadout.
I think we go with just the Iden and Eclot.
Soldier Select mission.
Destroy the giant creatures in the city. The Ravager mothership is approaching the area. Our Air Force will engage the ship's ground troops. Focus on the creatures.
Selected. Deploying. This is live footage. Be advised that what you are about to see may be disturbing to some viewers. After 7 years, the Earth is once again under siege. The Ravager fleet has split up and motherships are focusing their attacks on major Earth cities. Our time on this Earth, our home, may be at an end.
Hello, Maker. 16 months, thank you very much. Yeah, it's a Death Star. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. How you doing, Maker? Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well.
This is Strategic Command Headquarters. Commencing
Oh, yeah.
Operation Sweep Giant Insects.
It's like just the same deal, but, you know, more completely uncontrollable and...
There's a guest coming from the sky.
Yeah, it seems to penetrate pretty well, though. Could be good for clearing cavern clogs or so. But I think this is just the way to go generally for killing. Totally saving civilians with that.
Fighter has already left from the Kirikawa Air Base. It's on an intercept course.
Submarine. Launched cruise missile.
I think we can try out the, show off the Air Raider a little bit, the Fencer a little bit, the Ranger a little bit. We can maybe decide what we want to, play through with, now that people probably have a good idea of what's going on and what to expect with, like,
The missile hit the shield screen.
hordes and healthier enemies and stuff like that.
Fighter commencing attack.
May the EDF be with you. Hey, it works. The Earth Defense Force. Yeah. Yeah, switching doesn't interrupt the reload to prevent overheat. Damn. Look at me using a gate like a normal human. Ugh. Disgusting. Rangers just roll through it, fencers just walk through it.
Damn it. If they can put up a shield screen this massive. We were preparing for another attack by the Ravagers. But they prepared more than us and returned stronger than we imagined.
Something else I really like about this game,
Entering combat area.
I can go into this. Like, you can totally go into some buildings and stuff, and parking garages and all that. In fact, you can kind of exploit some enemies on some maps by doing this, allowing you to do it on a significantly higher difficulty because they can't reach you. I don't really like doing that, but you totally can if you want. But I really like that detail, because a lot of games would just be like, you know, this isn't... That's not an area that you could go into. But it's just like, yeah, no problem, you can just go in there. Totally fine. How you doing, Tinky Tink? Yeah, EDF 4.1. Been a while. I got really used to the changes in EDF 5 that I'm playing this now, and when I relearned the controls a bit off camera, I had to convince myself there's no quick dash that I can do with the wing diver, because it felt so natural to do in EDF 5 that it's like, wait, there's really no quick dash or roll in midair. Is it really cheese or is it strategy? It can be both. I think it can be both. Bop, 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 bop.
Bombardment from the mothership. Ranger 5 is in the blast range.
Damn it!
And if you're wondering, I think the answer is yes, I could go over there. That's not just some off-the-map explosion for funsies, that was actually an explosion on the map.
It's certain that the Ravagers were waiting until the giant insects contaminated the Earth.
I think if I get close enough, I can damage this thing.
The Ravager's method is to release giant insects and to wait while they spread across an entire planet. Maybe the Ravagers didn't...
I don't think I'll get close enough.
So they chose to take a break in order to get ready for their return, thus allowing time for the Earth to be covered with giant insects.
Giant insects are being dropped from the Ravager's transport ship.
All units, exterminate the giant insects.
Gotta get to the...
In that sense,
I'm not supposed to know about this yet. It's supposed to be a bit of a mystery how you take down transport ships. Well, you just shoot into them while they're open.
first destroy the giant insects. You can take care of the guests from the sky after that.
God, this thing's not even that strong. I mean, that wasn't the best hit ever, but jeez. I don't know about the E-Clot thing. I don't know. I ain't convinced. And I think in this game there are instances where that thing, like, big things like that fire into the city and the buildings do get destroyed. They absolutely do in EDF 5. In this one I'm not 100% sure. But, I mean, if I play with an aerator, that pretty much happens on the regular anyway. It's pretty normal just flattening an entire city block to take out just a couple things. I mean, that's just how it is. It's collateral damage. We budget for that, I'm sure.
Flying drones are being deployed from the mothership. It looks like the ground units will be attacked.
Oh yeah.
Strategic Command Headquarters. Flying drones are coming. Retreat. Hurry.
Well, I can take them on, I'm sure. Maybe. Possibly. Do we actually retreat?
This is Ranger 8. The flying drones followed us. We're fighting them now. Send support!
Storm Team. Ranger 8 is battling the enemy. Go back them up. Ranger 8. Storm Team is on their way to rescue you. Hold your ground.
Oh well.
Ranger 8, roger. They're coming this way.
It doesn't feel like I'm actually hitting them with this sometimes. But I totally am.
Coming from above.
I brought the wrong weapons for this. But hey, at least they die quick. May not be the super ideal weapon because of range, but it does do good work. Just keep firing. Sorry I lost your house, sir, but you didn't buy our alien invasion insurance package, and you know the city would have that. How expensive would that be, though? It'd have to be tremendously expensive. An insurance that could cover just like an entire city worth of buildings, no problem in the event of an invasion. How much money people would have to dump into that on the regular to keep that going. The Ixion 2-way Plasma Grenade B. Hey, I wonder if that one's usable. And the E3 Plasma Launcher. A direct upgrade from the E2. I'll take a look, but I think we try out the Air Raider.
Wing divers can equip 2 weapons.
Ixion 2-way double-barreled Vulcan particle cannon shoots beams in a V shape. Okay. So it's a fancy, like, V-shaped assault rifle type thing, then. Beams cannot be controlled as they're fired. Aerial aiming is quite tricky. Can see that. Wide blast area, built-in energy generator, eliminates strain on the energy suit, makes it well suited as a secondary weapon, right? Because it doesn't actually drain your suit, but does it actually like do things? 250 impact, 7 meter, 4 seconds. 260, 10 meter impact, 5-second recharge. So a slightly longer recharge speed, but the radius of a plasma launcher. And a little more damage. And then the E3 plasma launcher, 2040 range. A bit less range, more damage, same blast radius. And a little more energy cost when firing. Hello, Bane Ken. A surprise stream? No, pretty normal time. I mean, different game, sure. We started off with XCOM, Long War of the Chosen. But I think I'm going to start the stream with some Long War of the Chosen, but then switch over to EDF. Because I really want to play EDF. But I don't want to just, like, leave XCOM and abandon it. We'll see what happens ultimately. But yeah, it seems like a fairly direct upgrade. But
Choose a class.
Let's try out the Air Raider for a bit so people can experience them and their beauty. They're the best class. Their limpet gun is one of the worst guns in the game. It's a remote explosive launcher. It fires little sticky mines that when you right click they detonate. It takes a lot of getting used to use. I've become fairly okay with them, and they're still only just okay. The laser guide kit is something that you use mostly for co-op play. Some classes, like the Ranger and the Fencer, I think probably the only two, maybe other Air Raiders as well. Some of them are really powerful weapons, but require guidance to use, and the guidance doesn't come with the weapon. So you need to have an Air Raider set to be the guidance system. Different guide kits give different bonuses based on like lock-on speed and lock-on distance. So if it takes 10 seconds to lock on and it's a ×3 speed, it locks on 3 times faster. Really nice. The howitzer that we could call it, an artillery squad. 80 meter blast or attack range. Blast radius we don't know. I don't think there is one for this. It's just a single boom. 140 damage, fires 10 times, requires points to reload, points to accumulate for killing things. Some of the nicer support equipment earns enough points when used correctly that it can kind of rearm itself automatically. But that's the big thing with Air Raiders, is the point system going on to do stuff. So that's another aspect of it. But they can also call in vehicles. They have their own vehicle slot. So 2 weapons in a vehicle they can have.
Who dis? New phone.
New phone. Ove, 22 months. Hello, welcome. How you doing? How you been? At first we can summon a tank, the E551 Gigantus. Or Gigantus, I don't know. It comes with a 105mm howitzer, 35 shots, 240 damage, 1200 meter range. Or the armored vehicle, which is probably one of the best vehicles in the game. This is so fun multiplayer because it is fast. It's got a lot of get up and go. It's rickety as hell. Nobody can see anything when they're riding in it aside from a tiny little slit window. It's crazy. I'll definitely go for that. We'll go for the howitzer. We'll go for a limpet gun.
Select a mission.
Are we going for this mission on it? Gosh, I don't know. That's going to be rough. That's going to be really, basically impossible, I think. Let's go with, No, just the first mission. Let's go for. We'll try it on hard even. See what happens. Never know. Multiplayer EDF is tremendous fun. If we keep up with EDF, it could be that I go for some multiplayer stuff. Like I know I was running Rogue through on multiplayer on EDF 5. We could pick that up again or so and do that. Maybe get another couple people in or so. Could be good. Benefit of the air raider in this game is you start with all the points you need to summon stuff, so I can immediately summon vehicles and all that. Throw a little grenade, flare comes out, the vehicle will arrive at some point. Howitzer, similar-ish deal. The longer I hold it, the further I throw it. Takes a bit of aiming to get used to. EDF 5 makes it significantly nicer because it gives you a nice zoomed out view and a nice display of like what the hell you're doing. Howitzer Inc. There it is. I mean, it's not the most accurate thing ever, and a building blocked a couple shots, but the building's not a problem anymore. The view from the back while you're being carted around, imagine driving through a battlefield with webs and spiders shit everywhere and screaming happening all around you when this is all that you see. God. This fucking thing. This turns a bit slowly, but it's actually a really nice weapon on there. God, losing control a little bit from the firing. The recoil sort of skews your aiming a little bit. This one's actually kind of a slow grape. Hello? Handbrake. And it blew itself up. But I got enough points I was able to resummon one quickly. Oh god, how many does it take to kill one? 3? 4? All 5? Oh right, I'm on hard difficulty. Right. I forgot, we're playing on hard. I was like, there's no way it takes all 5 limpets to kill a basic ant dude. No way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That wasn't me. Oh, let's do what we can for the howitzer. Because we're gonna pretty much live and die by that. I think we're gonna lose the finale, the final surge, though. I don't think there's much hope for us getting that done. The game balances itself with more players. I think it does, yes. EDF 5 definitely does. I'm pretty sure this does as well. All these dudes without a commander. Yoink!
Alright, we got tanks! The Navy launches ships, the Air Force sends their jets, and nothing can withstand our fixed bayonets. The EDF deploys.
But it's so much better. Dude, the wing diver sucks. The wing diver is garbage at singing. And if you time it right, you can kind of sing with them, but you gotta start them off. Whoops. I fucked it up, but EDF! Yeah, you actually get the oohs and gurs going on, and yeah! Yeah, everybody cheers. We did it!
Stay close to the armor.
God. You just can't heal these guys at all. This thing is actually really hard to control. Holy shit. over here for a short visit back to shopping soon. Well, late holiday shopping? Ah, grocery shopping, that's the serious stuff. Alright, get a new transport down. Because the limpet's not strong enough and I need the howitzer for the next part of this. I'm not convinced I can get enough points straight away. Because I definitely need it for the next phase. Did here yet? Oh. Oh my god, the civilians shut them up. Oh, it's endless. Can't wait for them just to be gone. Looks like the tanks are still up and tanking it fairly well. Ugh. Can't stay straight. Slightly curved grass. All right. Now.
This is artillery. Please specify attack target.
The finale. This is gonna be rough.
Keep the giant creatures
That's
away
at
from
the bush
tanks.
there. That might work.
Artillery unit ready.
I'll be back here. Good luck, everybody. Did we do it? Is it over? I don't think it's over. Do we have another howitzer? Not quite. Okay, but not terribly far off. We did enough damage to things that we almost have a new one. And that was them talking just then. Throw out an artillery, get another armored vehicle out that away somewhere. While I continue slowly retreating. And the building soaked basically all of those. Terrific. But we're sort of almost out of it. It looks like there's just, I don't know, 9, 8 left. Stop shooting my car. Okay, have fun. Good luck. I'll be over here. Don't mind me. Gonna just grab a few weapons. Weapons definitely more important than armor. Armor on higher difficulties do not give you more armor. They just give you the normal amount. But weapons can be still higher level. And doing this mission on hard, we might be getting level 5, level 6 stuff right off the bat. Which, as you've seen with even level 1 and 2 stuff, can be quite nice. Just a matter of finding where it all. A lot of armor around. Ugh. Get him off that so we can kill him easily later on. Oh, pick it up. Here, reverse. Oh, this fucking thing. EDF 5's also got a collection circle that's around vehicles and rangers when they're sprinting, making it a lot easier to pick stuff up. so much significantly easier. I'm surprised anybody survived. Good on them. Yeah, howitzer recharges on enemies killed. The artillery that I call in, yes, that's the point system. Also, vehicles use a point system as well, but vehicles, especially the troop transport, are significantly easier to cart around. And that actually gave us level 19 stuff up too. So we got the glorious SDL-1 bike, legendary thing. Depth Crawler 2, Guide Bacon Gun Mark II, Limpet Launcher, some Skytrap Wire, the Epsilon Armored Railgun we got. That's some pretty fucking nice stuff right off the bat.
Choose loadout.
Limpet Launcher, from 30 damage up to 450 damage. One shot before reloading, 2-second reload. 8-meter blast radius. Big boom, big damage. If I get grabbed by an ant or something like that and I have to self-destruct, that's gonna hurt. But hey, let's try it. The Guide Bacon Kit we don't care about. The Skytrap Wire. Caesar Wire? Kaiser Wire launches toward aerial insects in an effort to effectively capture them. Capable of discharging steel threads in multiple directions, scattering them over a wide area to affect as many foes as possible. These threads are so small, they're almost invisible to the naked eye, but they're as sharp as blades. Each strand wraps itself around the target, after which point high voltage is applied, causing horrific damage. Once the threads have been launched, they'll continue hanging around, damaging any and all enemies that touch them through contact alone. 5 damage, times 8 capacity, 3 of them, reload 6.7 seconds. Some of the special weapons, I think, have also a point system type thing, but they're usually the turrets and automated stuff, like little battle Roombas and stuff like that. But we will... You know what, fuck it, let's go with the Skytrap Wire. So Limpet Launcher, Skytrap Wire in our vehicle. Epsilon Armored Railgun D. Pilot seat driver's got a railgun, 25 shots, 1,620 damage, 900 meter range. It's also got 2 gunner seats for friends, both with a machine gun, 500 shots rather, 10 damage, 140 range. Not bad, not bad. The SDL bike, I guess I have to show off. Air Raiders got a lot of multiplayer stuff. They're definitely built around multiplayer. 100%. Let's go for that again. I don't know, just to see stuff, really. NPCs cannot help with vehicles, unfortunately. Multiplayer only.
Storm Team, come with me as far as possible. Let's go.
Yeah, just a boom. But it does clear buildings, which is quite nice, honestly. And the Skytrap Wire. Oh yeah. That's right, I remember this thing. I never really used it much. But not for really any particular reason, I never did. SDL bike doesn't require points to reload? Oh, it does. Okay. I could just summon a few of them before law happens. Yeah, I am the spooter. Yeah. God, the SDL-1. You'd think it's bigger based on the crate. It comes with a little bitch seat that's got a machine gun, which is kind of cool. It ain't bad. Got a little bit of recoil to it. That's not me moving around. That's just the gun. But the bike itself, I'm holding W right now. That's all I'm doing is holding W. We still have no grip yet. You gotta really... Okay, hold on, stop, reset this. You gotta really... Holding up and left. Turning against. Not too much, though. We're drifting a little bit too much to the side. We're just going in reverse now, that's fine. That's okay. I think this is the only vehicle in the game that can damage itself with terrain impact. The other vehicles just don't care, but this one you can see on the top left does take damage from that. Future versions of the SDL are more and more impossible to control because they get more speed for whatever godly unknown reason. Some of them are so bad that you immediately pop a wheelie, flip, and explode, like, straight away. I'm just trying to drive straight right now. It's basically unusable. It's so difficult. God, let's just restart the mission quick so I can try out the Skytrap wire on something that isn't a civilian. The fastest way of getting around with the aerator, rolling. You get very used to that very quickly. And I actually have to take a quick break. The groceries are here. I'll be back in like 3 minutes fast. So, Skytrap wire. Don't know how far they go. Pretty far. Makes a bit of a mess, really. Lasts a decent amount of time. Not sure it's enough to really kill them, but it does trap them a bit. So you could sort of fire it at just everybody around, roll around a bit, really get the threads everywhere, make a mess of it all. Somebody else can pick them off for you then. Nothing that you'd really use to solo things though, which is probably why I never use them. Yeah, the game's got a lot of things that are just like basically complete garbage and unusable, but it doesn't really take away from the game at all. It's just like, that's part of it. There's a lot of joke weapons in there. That's just how it is. What else did we get that's like actually usable? The Depth Crawler 2. Got an FK 200 Gatling gun, 1600 capacity, 18 damage, 120 meter range. It's also got a sniper cannon and a heavy shotgun on it. Just a one seat though. I control all those weapons. One will be the left click, one will be left shift, one will be spacebar. Can rebind those, of course.
Choose loadout.
I'm used to those controls, so I'm fine with it. And I guess I'll show that off on this mission though on hard, sure. Yeah, the damage was like 5, which on hard is a laugh. But yeah, against flying things or really just anything mobile like the jumping spiders, being able to just lock them down a bit is pretty sweet. Sure, we'll get a howitzer out there right away, and Depth Crawler. Sure. Depth Crawlers drop in from the sky onto the surface, but underground they just kind of out from the ground really quickly. Super nice to have. All the jibs flying everywhere. Oh god. Why would you, like, imagine not playing an aerator. Imagine not having one in multiplayer. You're missing out. Can also... Okay, spacebars are jump. So left click, right click then. Gotcha. And we can latch onto buildings and stuff, which gets a little bit confusing because this is up and down right now on the mouse. It's relative to you. So it's takes some getting used to. And shift is the Gatling gun, but it's got a little bit of warm up. Right. So get us off this crazy. Get us off this crazy. Get us off this crazy thing. And yes, it's a bit jerky, a bit wild. But hey, I mean, pretty solid firepower for what it is, and they're usually pretty easy to summon. They typically don't require a whole lot. The sniper cannon in my left click, obviously the insane range. pretty much no arc, as you can see from the laser beam, whereas the right click did the heavy shotgun. Significantly more, but it being a shotgun. Also way more spread. So that's that. Also, the tank is just a tank. I mean, that's what the Air Raider is all about, though. The vehicles, the co-op capability, they can still handle themselves on their own.
Choose a class.
There's also the Fencer we can try out.
Choose Loadout. Fencers can equip 4
Strikers
weapons.
being like hammers, piercers being, well, spears, typically the blast hole spear and its variants, the shields being shields. 2 different roles with the shield. One of them is just you hold it up for a bit of shield coverage and damage reduction to mitigate a lot, but it costs the durability of the shield, which you have to then reload. The reload usually takes a long time. Or you use its secondary fire with the shield, and you can deflect projectiles. Some are better than others at doing so. The deflection shield is a little bit of both. The hand Gatling being just a Gatling gun. And then there's also artillery pieces that they can unlock. The hand Gatling is secondary fire, doesn't say, I think, but I think that's a jump. For the spear, it's a dash. For the shield, it's a deflect. So by mixing and matching your gear in certain ways, you can give yourself quite a lot of mobility.
Choose Loadout.
Like if I wanted to go spear and Gatling, and then here maybe, yeah, deflection, shield, and blast hole spear or something like that.
Select a mission.
We'll go for it.
Select a difficulty.
Just normal difficulty. Wing diver battery on top of a tank and having the diver fly forever above. Yeah, you can do that. You get the water tanks that give an AoE effect or a big shield, putting shields on the vehicles and all that. Otherwise, normally this is how quick you are. I mean, he gets a little bit faster over time. Sort of picks up pace and momentum a bit. But they're pretty slow, but that's why you get the dashes and jumps and all that to increase mobility. The spear just launches. The second one can pierce a bunch. The first one I don't think pierces at all. But the second shot's got a lot more damage, a lot more range to it. The Gatling being obviously just a Gatling. If I had a shield on, I could hold up the shield while firing the Gatling gun. And you may not be able to notice, but the mouse movements and all that are really sluggish and muddy because of the just general weight of the Fencer. Our secondary set of weapons, the shield obviously, with its secondary fire. Right back at him. Really potent on higher difficulties because the enemies do so much damage normally that they just beat themselves up. Like on insane difficulties and all that, these guys don't fire just 3 projectiles. They fire like, jeez, I don't know, 20? I'm gonna go with 20, like a bunch. And yeah, I can have the shield engaged and also the spear at the same time, so I maintain some form of mitigation. But I think this only had mitigation in the 80-degree angle. So if I get hit from behind, I still take full damage. But otherwise, I can generally stand there and tank quite a lot. And that gives the Fencers 2 major roles, one of them being just a major distraction to hold the front lines, the secondary being actually damaging stuff from afar, especially with their artillery pieces, which are really potent. I'd like to show that off. But, you know, it might actually be easier if I just retreat, head over to my other profile where stuff's already unlocked. Thinking about it. The Dudeski profile.
Choose a class. Choose Loadout. Fencers can equip.
Yeah, sure. Just like a couple Gallic hand cannons, a flame revolver, just show off stuff that they've got, an arm hound, and a multi-missile or so. Although, does a multi-missile require? It looks like these require guide kits, according to a homing capability. I don't think they work otherwise. So this thing then. The Arcane 6-barrel launcher then, how about? Yeah, okay.
Select a mission. Select a difficulty.
Seems alright. They get pretty wild. Pretty wild. Flame Revolver last I knew had a really, I have trouble fighting that, really insane recoil. Oh god, but that's a thing. And the heavy cannon. Oh yeah. You really feel how heavy everything is. They did a great job with it. But man, does it rip. It's such a waste on these guys. And then Armhound, click and hold to get the lock-ons. Make sure above is clear. And fire. And that reloads. Meanwhile, the other weapon. Oh yeah. Yeah. Also quite destructive. Mixed up with an air raider, they get pretty nasty because some of this guy's weapons are disgustingly strong, but you need that guidance kit for. Oh yeah, there is a much bigger mecha suit.
Select a mission.
That's I could show it off, but I'm not gonna spoil it. And then the Ranger. They're a bit more standard. Assault rifles, shotguns, sniper rifles, rocket launchers, missile launchers, grenades, special weapons, which are usually, well... interesting. They are special. They are pretty special. Rocket launchers being just obviously a rocket launcher. Missile launchers typically have some form of homing going on, like the air tortoise. You know it, you love it. Big fucking missile on that. It's a bit slow though. 400 meter range, 1 target lock on, 10 meter blast radius. There's also the Air Tortoise 2 with a 20 meter blast radius.
Choose loadout. Rangers can equip 2 weapons.
And we'll go with just like the AF 14.
Choose loadout. Rangers can equip 2
There's
weapons.
some grenades that are really odd too, but I don't remember which one was super strange. Ah yeah. A hand grenade with incredible power behind it, extremely heavy, making it virtually impossible to throw far. Originally found in a sealed crate marked danger. 1800 damage at level 8. 15 meter blast radius. This one's at least got a 30-second detonation time. This one just detonates on impact. We'll go for that. What a joke outload. Outload? Loadout this is. Oh my god, I'm so fast. Look out, tank! Woof. Damn near hit that. You see how slow this thing is, though. Lock on. You gotta aim high with it. That's a problem otherwise. But boom! Nice explosion when it finally gets there. And our grenade. Yeah, that's... Some asshole ran right in front of me when I threw that. Well done, you're dead. Your troop is lacking a leader now. You deserve that. It's so silly. But it's good. It does its job. It's usable. Only just in certain situations, though. You gotta be real careful with it. Make sure it gets over those dudes. Because if I aim too low... Oof, close. If I aim too low, that'll happen. Alright. I mean, that's that. And then, of course, there are other weapons, which is general standard weapons. Assault rifle, the shotgun's just a shotgun, the sniper's just a sniper. So they're a bit more standard and basic, but some missions, like especially when there's a lot of flying things, rangers are really good to have because they don't have any tricks to them. It's just you point and shoot. So they're really good for taking down just the general annoying things. The air raider's really good at blowing up a massive horde of them. The fencer's a bit of a mixed bag. The wing diver is kind of also a mixed bag, I guess. She's more good for harassing the big annoying targets because she's tough to hit a lot of the time. Because some of the stuff later on in the game, they're difficult to handle.
Select the number of players.
However,
Select a mission. Choose a class.
we go back to wing diver. I'm not a fan of this eclat thing.
Wing divers can equip 2
The
weapons.
Ixion 2-way. Maybe just a general gun type thing. The Idon.
Choose loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons.
We'll try the laser lance. That might not be too bad. It looks like it'd be an okay point and shoot type thing if we need to go that way with it.
YDF. YDF. Yeti Defense Force, do you have a happy and successful new year?
Oh, thank you, Tyranum. You as well. Happy to have you. Much appreciated. Thank you for the 5 months on a 5-month streak. Means a lot to me, really does. The mothership is launching flying drones that appear to be targeting people indiscriminately. They act as terrifying slaughter machines that never tire, and they must be stopped before they eliminate all civilians.
Deploying.
Don't know if we got the weapons for flying things, but we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be okay with the V-shaped thing. I think that'll be fine. It's pretty much just a machine gun.
Ravager flying drones are coming.
Yes, sir.
And that's just a point and shoot type thing. Yeah. Yeah, that might not be too bad. Gonna take a bit to get used to it because these things are huge, so it's difficult to know how far away they actually are. Did they catch up? But yeah, it does enough damage I can kinda one-shot them. The range is really not great with this though. It is nice being able to just delete them though in one hit. That's really good. You'd make surprisingly good progress being able to do that. Because the worst part about a big horde or something is if you can't kill it quickly, an individual one, there's just no way. Oh shit, that needs to feed from the suit. Oops. Yeah, flying stuff's really weak. Like even this is kind of shredding them.
The genocide gun is coming. Retreat.
The genocide gun. You know that's serious.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, aiming this while flying is very difficult. It's not lying about that. This is just too short range for this. You know, the laser pointer gun might not be too bad either. That was pathetic damage, but these things have pathetic health, and it's pinpoint accurate, and really doesn't take much energy to use.
There are too many!
Yeah, destroyed buildings from the explosions. I thought it did that in this.
Deploy a Nagling self-propelled rocket launcher.
Ooh, Nagling. Basically a tank with like a, I don't know, 20 rocket thing on there. Every rocket has its own little lock on. God, look at the compass. Holy shit. I get the feeling I didn't kill them fast enough. I don't know. It just don't look too great here. Genocide get an XCOM files? Yeah, the shrapnel launcher, yeah? Ah. That's what this thing should be called, the shrapnel cannon. When they say shrapnel cannon, you know they mean it. Oh, this is the edge of the map here. Shit. Quick, to an alleyway! Thankfully, they don't hurt much, because that's normal difficulty.
Nagling self-propelled rocket launcher
Oh, thank
is in
fuck.
position.
Quick, to the blue triangles on the radar.
Have it support the infantry units.
Go, go, go. Support the only person left alive over here. You can hear the lock-ons. It's so good. Incoming! Kind of. Sort of. Shh, I gotta get, like, out of here. I wanted loot, but... No, stop! Let me out first! Shit. And you bet the air raider can get this as well. I like the detail of the rockets actually coming from their respective little hole in the launcher. Instead of just it being a black void where they come out or so, you know? So, loot, since they're cleaning up the entire map for me. Bit much and it's only normal. We ain't seen nothing yet. It only gets wilder. That's just one flying enemy type. And there wasn't even any ground enemies during that. Or destruction, like, targets to take out either. That's just you versus flying things. No new weapons from that, unfortunately, but...
Select a mission.
Soon, we're getting more and more level 1 and 2 stuff, so we're getting there. Ravager transport ships flying over the city must intend to drop more aliens on the population, head out and protect civilians from the attack. Let's take out the laser lance.
Loadout.
That is too short range. 56, it is too short. We'd be wanting something like... I mean, Thunder Sniper, yeah, I suppose. But like, even this was... Even that could be enough damage. What was... I think that's the one I want. And then I'll go with the E3 plasma launcher because that seems like a pretty okay upgrade. The days off were great. That was phenomenal. Highly recommend anybody take just time off. Holy shit, take your mind off everything. So good. One more week would have been top, but I can't stay away for that long.
Ravager transport ship has entered the combat area.
So that's the giant
That'll be okay.
transport ship.
giant insects here. They won't get away with it.
Yeah, this was an okay option. But it doesn't have the range. Fuck. My team's totally fucked. I think our cool lightning gun would have been a better bet. I thought it'd be okay to use this to like take out the ships from afar, but the range isn't good enough for that. So it's like, I could launch a plasma launcher up in there. That's got the range for it. No problem there. Just a bit energy heavy is all. Sorry, teammate. You did good. Probably.
Enemy's transport ship has entered the combat area.
Which one? That one? That one looks like it's on a mission. These low strafing runs it's doing. How ballsy. Got it. Get it. I don't know if I can destroy them this early on, actually.
The transport ship is dropping giant insects.
Reloading! Back me up! Understood! A direct attack! Backup! Understood!
Somebody's having fun out there.
Ravagers started dropping giant insects again. What are they trying to do? Perhaps it's taking more time than they thought to spread out the giant insects. Probably they can't stand the fact that mankind is stopping the giant insects.
This is Scout. Ravager transport fleet confirmed.
I'll lend you a hand.
Protecting enemy.
Eat this bullet!
God. Okay. We might need a different loadout for this. Oh god, there's 3 of them dropping now? Okay. Best we can do is group them all up and take them out that way. Put a bit of space first. Ish. I don't know if all the groups are aggroed or not. A lot of them are just kind of stuck around buildings, unknowingly. Air raider, clear out the city, quick! Flatten it all!
Damn it, I don't have bullets. Behind you! Loading! It's working! I've been shot! Did they get you? I'll kill you!
I don't know about this.
For the pride of EDF.
Are we going to die? Empty your magazine!
I mean, it works. We'll get there. But they're all just a bit too spread out for my my launcher.
Understood, sir.
It's alright, building. You gotta go.
From mankind's point of view, the giant insects are just bugs. But for the Ravagers, it's the other way around.
Later on, there's going to be missions where the transport ships continuously are dropping things. Like every minute or so, there will be reinforcements coming down. So we got to be much, much quicker at taking out what they're dropping so we can get a shot and take out the transport ship. Because the game doesn't really care after a certain point. Like if you don't have enough firepower to take them out, then so be it. It doesn't wait for you like this. That's why sometimes it gets really hectic and frantic and actually like really serious after a while. Hoping we get some more stuff this mission though. Like some level 2 and 3 stuff would be really good to have because I think we're still missing a few pieces.
Mankind could just be a bug that gets in the way of spreading giant bugs.
Yeah, they very freely interchange bug and insect in this too. Basically the same thing to them. Oh god, finally. Holy shit. A Lurzel 34 level 2 weapon, still getting level 0 stuff. Ugh.
Select a mission. Choose loadout. Wing divers can equip.
Take a look though. More damage, less zoom. That's it. I think I made that really annoying noise though. What range was this? Oh yeah, 120 range. Yeah, okay. We could try the plasma grenade B and see if it's actually usable and stuff. And then back to, I guess, laser 197. No. The IDUN. See how that goes. Enemy transport ships are continuing their drops and causing more damage. Our aircraft haven't made a dent due to the transport ship's thick armor, but Intel may have a solution. We must attack through the open hatches when they make their drops, destroying them from the inside. Only accessible from the ground, so this mission is in your hands. Take long-range weapons and move out. Right. Maybe the grenade we try another time. Might have to try that another time. It looks like the Proto Thunder Sniper is the way to go. Definitely long enough range and accuracy for it. 50 times 2 damage. I'll have to try it, then the IDUN for just general cleaning, I suppose.
Select a mission. Select a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the better the item drops.
Yeah, just normal. I was thinking maybe we try hard. I don't think so. I don't think that'll work. I don't even know if we can do it on normal, really. But yeah, I think if folks are interested, we might try some multiplayer. Maybe even EDF 5, because I got that installed too. I wouldn't really hugely mind that. Maybe I finish Carton Rogue around one of these streams. Let's get some folks in for some chaos. Is it working? There we go. That's the boom you wait for.
Point is its hatch. Aim for the inside when it is open. Deploy the wing divers as backup.
I'm already here. It's fine. Let's quickly kill them as they drop down, because they drop in a nice line. Oh, hi, wing divers.
Wait for the hatch to open. Attack the opened hatch.
Tutorial mission. Oh man. But yeah, that works okay. We can switch back to the iodine for all the stuff that dropped down.
Giant saucers are dropping giant insects throughout the world. No matter how many giant insects the Ravagers plan to bring to Earth, there has to be a limit. But if they build a nest and start multiplying, humans will have to fight an infinite number of giant insects. The EDF continues to fight in order to get rid of the giant insects as quickly as possible.
Seems like they're covering my ass pretty okay. What's best is like the air raider with like some of the heavy Gatling weapons, or a fencer with a heavy Gatling weapon or something, just firing up into it, because then as they're dropping stuff, you still blast apart what's coming, while still doing decent damage to the ship. I think we just clean up now. Their chants aren't nearly as good. Whatever weapon they got, though, it's quite okay for it because there's so many of them. Kind of locks them down in place while the others finish them off. I think they just all have laser pointers. Boom? No boom? Hey, there's the boom. Okay. Took it a while.
We've confirmed Ravager's battle machines are coming ashore. They are bipedal robots that we call Hectors.
It is a terrifying enemy. We can't let it come on land. Dispatch units to the shore and meet them with fire.
Hectors. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't know why they're called Hectors. I'm not sure on that. They're pretty frightening, but pretty fun also. Ixion MX and the Thunderbow 10, level 3 weapons.
Choose loadout. Wing divers can equip
Ixion MX corrects the Ixion's bad habit of draining wing diver energy. Outstanding weapon has 0 energy cost. Built-in generator lowers its rate of fire. Okay. Okay, sure. And the Thunderbow 10. 18 damage times 10. 1 shot per second. 14 capacity. 2 charge times 60% of the energy, though. Holy shit. I'm noticing a trend with the electroshock stuff. Hey, welcome back, Hops. The range is improved. Damage is significantly improved. Granted, it's not the same weapon, but, you know. Fires 10 electric bolts at once, lacking firing speed of the I-Dun series' significant firepower. I don't know. Don't think this will work out, but I am curious on this grenade to see if it's a bit better. And there you go, there's a Hector. It's a bit wild, bit funky, pretty frightening though. Confirmation that the mothership is traveling offshore and have dropped several Hectors, walking battle soldiers that are attempting to make landfall. Will set up a shore defense and coordinate with aerial troops for support from above.
Selected
Do it. So EDF 5's got the frog guys. This game's got Hectors. Let's first off grab these suicidal idiots. Hello, grab them both. You as well. So you're all with me. Fall the fuck back. Ugh. And now we're deafened. Fantastic. Oh wow, you weren't kidding about that. That is very slow. Quite inaccurate with slow projectiles. Okay. And B? That's still dreadfully slow. That's like maybe even slower somehow. Huh. Well, let's it still hasn't gotten there.
The Air Force will arrive momentarily.
Yeah. Let's change our loadout. Not a good loadout for that mission. That's how it is sometimes. But now we know. Plasma grenade still useless.
Wing divers can equip 2
The E3 plasma launcher was how expensive? 18%.
2 weapons.
$210 damage though. That'll be a nice big just boom type thing. And then yeah, let's go for the Lurzel 34 thing here. Long range picking off the flying stuff. Doesn't do a lot of damage.
Infantry units, the tanks will support you. Keep moving. Ranger 1, commencing attack.
Good for using at flybys to blow yourself up. Oh god, yeah. I tried to throw it into myself a bit. It didn't work, but still a bit difficult to control. I didn't grab these wing divers. Come back. Come back. Come back. You're ruining my plan. Well, that makes them spin kind of fun. Whee! Okay. Does it do enough damage to kill them? I don't know. But it really wrecks their aiming. God, the noise this thing makes is annoying. So the thing with the Hectors, they're weapons. They come with different weapons usually. For now, they're just standard assault rifle type things. But the benefit is the bullet comes out from where the gun is pointing. And where the gun is pointing can obviously be changed by shooting their arms. Which, considering their general shape and lumbering mass, with a weapon that actually has some fucking impact, you can really wreck where they're aiming. So something a little more rapid fire, they're pretty safe to hang around, as long as you keep their body moving. This just doesn't do enough at all. So plasma launcher it is, but that's okay. Some good impact to it. Good damage as well. And yeah, this is a really good farming level to do. Because you get so many troops with you, like they'll kind of solo the mission for you. And these guys, these guys drop a lot of boxes when they die. So it's a mission that you can typically do on a higher difficulty, and you get just a lot of stuff. There are better farming levels that I like to do, where you also get a bunch of dudes that can kind of solo the mission for you. but there are transport ships around that you can just leave 1 or 2 alive and just kind of AFK, and the people will kill everything for you, and you just grab the boxes every now and then. There's a couple of those down the road. I'm not a huge fan of doing that. I'd rather like actually do a mission to farm rather than just sit there and let them do it for me. But EDF 5, it's a lot of farming required in 5. A lot of farming.
There are many Hectors approaching.
Yes, sir.
The Ravager battle machines are approaching. Are you ready?
Ranger 1, roger. Ranger 4, roger. Ranger 5, roger. Ranger 6, roger.
Wing Diver 7, roger. Wing Diver 8, systems go, and ready to fight.
Wing Diver me, I exist. Oh, okay.
Approaching combat area.
Headquarters to ground units. The air raid is beginning.
Don't know if he's actually in range or not.
This is Bomber 4. Entering combat area. Beginning air raid.
It's nice to meet you.
Impact. We defeated the enemy.
Enemy approaching. Yes, sir.
Well done.
The air raid will begin again.
Leave it to me.
There's one more air raid. Ground units, distance yourselves from the enemy.
How could we not be distanced? Look at how far away they are.
We did it!
Sir, yes, sir.
The air raid will start. Air raid in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Ow. I was a bit too close, I guess. I didn't realize there was another one so close. I'm gonna change my loadout a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. More damage. Only 450 range. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck it, the Thunder Sniper then. Jeez, give me some range. Plasma launcher, are we okay with that? It did good damage generally. We'll try that.
Select a mission. Select a
So, yes. Yeah, you can do these on the higher difficulties, farm up the really good gear, and then go back and play the game normal. If you want. I'm not a fan of that. I'd recommend generally not doing that. I'd recommend not farming until you actually really genuinely need to farm. Because the intensity of the later on missions, it's a much more rewarding experience getting through it the intended way, you know? But hey, to each their own. Go grab all of them right away this time. Not enough range for them. Or him. That's what this is for, though. 1900 range this has, and look at that impact. Really fucks up their aim. Later on, when they get bigger cannon weapons, if you time it right, you can fuck up their shot before they fire their big projectile. Because, oh god, do they get dangerous. Who's this guy? Just charging in there head on. You know what else could work is the rapier. Because I mentioned the wing diver being really good to harass the bigger enemies that you fight later on. These are one of them. And since I'll be close distracting them anyway, the rapier doing some solid damage up close. I mean, it's really close, but could be done. So I don't think this will kill them in any decent time. The hell have I done to his arm? It's all crisscrossed. Just harassing the hell out of them. Awa. Can't fly.
There are many Hectors approaching.
Yes, sir! Turn its back!
The Ravager battle machines are approaching. Are you ready?
Ranger 1, roger. Ranger 2, roger.
Nom nom health.
Ranger 4, roger.
God.
Wing Diver 8, systems go, and ready to fight.
Tactical bomber Sharon approaching combat area.
Headquarters to ground units. The air raid is beginning.
So I'm gonna be back here while you guys blow up the beach, apparently.
Plasma drive is up.
Impact. We defeated the enemy.
Well done.
The air raid will begin again.
There's one more air raid. Ground units, distance yourselves from the enemy.
Yes, sir!
F-14.
The air raid will start. Air raid in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Oh god, they're cheering. That's not me doing it, that's them. That's all them. They're having a great time. Pretty hyped.
You have Air Force support. Ground units, you're not alone.
Sounds like morale's pretty okay. And if you're an air raider, you can summon stuff like that. They're feeling pretty fucking good. Shall we move in? I think we can. There's just a few left. Some tank over there, I think, is just tanking everything for us. Okay, now it's destroyed. Let's go! 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 Go more!
Yes, sir! Generator reduce output.
It seems that Mothership warships all over the world have started to drop giant weapons.
What'd you say?
They are quadruped fortresses. They are already heading to this area.
Man, they're playing Twister there. We're all tangled up.
It's the biggest and strongest among Ravager's land weapons. If it arrives in the urban areas, we don't know how much.
Yeah, doing Thor's Gaming.
It is a terrifying opponent, but
Welcome,
we
welcome.
succeeded in destroying them in the fight 8 years ago. It's an opponent we can kill.
And I actually got, I mean, aside from the stuff way out in the water, I actually got a decent amount of the loot. Not bad. Nothing new, but not bad. Maybe like +5 health we got. Something like that. Alright, land collapse. Alright, yeah, the other way things can spawn. The aliens are digging tunnels to infiltrate the city's underbelly. At least one tunnel entrance has already been confirmed. Alien monsters have been emerging from it, and soon the city will be overrun. We need to destroy this tunnel entrance and stop any more of these filthy creatures from emerging. Head out immediately. Good. I think this might be the last mission before I end it for the day. Tomorrow we'll be picking up with the XCOM 2 Long War of the Chosen again for a bit, and then probably switch over to EDF. Maybe 4.1, maybe EDF 5, I don't know. We'll see. Because I do like some of the things from EDF 5. They really have some great quality of life stuff with it.
A large number of holes were found in urban areas. It seems like these are exits from the tunnels that lead to the nests.
If those holes stay open, they will come and go as they please. We have to destroy the tunnel exits.
Kind of hoping it just laser beam
It looks like
the majority.
tunnels for the giant insects. We found the exit to the ground. Hurry and destroy it.
Because these things are really like a DPS race. They just periodically spawn out a bunch of stuff. But if you're quick enough to kill everything, you get a few moments to just damage it.
Destroy the tunnel exit.
There are still more tunnel exits. Search for
Like the multi-game stream thing you're trying out. Nice when you're watching the whole thing, mixes things up. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, no doubt viewership's gonna drop as soon as I switch away from XCOM. I mean, I don't know how many people we have right now, probably like 20. But like, I really wanted to play EDF, because I really like EDF, but I don't have time to edit EDF. So it's like, it's a good way to still get the content out there. Now, if they just continue ignoring me, I'll just keep focusing on this thing. I don't mind. I don't care. These things get nasty in the bonus missions, by the way. Holy shit. Like, imagine the most terrifying thing in the entire game coming out of these things. Horrifying. The bonus missions do not fuck around. Well, like, it could be fun getting a, like, kind of a crew of regulars to do, well, maybe not regulars, but at least, like, a group of people who are generally willing to do multiplayer stuff with. Like, it'd be nice to be like, oh, you know, I feel like streaming Project Zomboid, and I can just, like, grab a couple people, and we just do Project Zomboid for a week. Or we do 7 Days to Die and check out the new update, and I grab a few people for that. And that kind of stuff. It's difficult because server-wise, me hosting doesn't always work. Because of just the way the router and modem are. There's not a whole lot of control, and a lot of the time it'll just reject people from joining, and it doesn't work for hosting. But it's something that I've wanted to try for a long time, and it's like, you know what, let's go for it. Why not? You know? Like with this, I know Rogue has wanted to play with me, and he's generally around for some of these streams. So I think he might be up for maybe doing some EDF together with me one day, and I'm sure some of y'all wouldn't mind some Project Zomboid together and all that. I'd also at some point like to do just big community things where it's just like, you know, fuck it, Project Zomboid, you know, this is the server, this is the password, and just anybody joins and it's just like, you know, 50 people, and it's just like, just go for it. Whatever happens, happens. You know, it's just like a big community event type thing. I'd like to do that kind of stuff too. But that definitely would require me. I think I'd have to get a third-party server for hosting that or something like that. Or just one of you guys out there have a server or something. While they do that, I'll be here focusing on this. Great work down there, guys. I am a wing diver. I don't do what you're doing. I get cheeky angles and stuff. Oh my. Excuse me. Oh, down there. Hi. Okay. I'll stand back a bit. Tunnel exit destroyed, and these guys are still somehow alive. Thank God for normal. Look at how much health they've still got. They're totally fine still. They're like 60, 70%. Normal difficulty. What are you doing? Yeah, it's... excuse me, I stream a lot during people's work time and all that. It's a bit of a problem with this. But until I have my own office, that's just gonna be how it is. If this year decides to be fucking normal, it'd be cool to finally call some people over to take a look at the barn and see about getting construction on that going, because that's one of our big projects that we wanted to do last year. And what we've been saving up for a while. And when that gets done, that's going to be the house for my wife and I. And then when that's all finished up, we're going to a like little garden shed area that we've got that's attached. We're going to fix that up and turn that into my office. Because we have a house that's old enough that it's the whole property is kind of like a U-shaped type thing. One end of the U being where I think straw was kept. At one point chickens were kept there, but I think originally it was where the straw was kept. And the opposite end of the U was where I think the cows would have been kept there, or pigs, or whatever they had, maybe sheep even. Or I think goats, actually. I think I was mentioned that goats were a thing. And then the bottom part of the U being just the main part of the house that I'm in now. So we're gonna be fixing up the goat side of the house, that barn area, to be the house for my wife and I. And then my mother-in-law can continue living in this part of the house, and then the straw storage barn area will be expanded a little bit, but that'll be my office. And we're gonna have like a upstairs part of the office. We're planning to have a little like guest living area type thing, like just a small bedroom, bathroom type thing going on. So if I ever end up having to do, you know, big event stream type things and have to run really late, I can technically just sleep in there, so I don't have to bother my wife at like midnight whenever I finally roll my ass to bed. Not that that'd be a too common thing, but the option's there, and if we ever have guests staying, like my parents visit or so, then they've got a place to stay, and that's the plan. Walking fortresses. A few things come to mind when they say walking fortress. The things with the really big legs, like, you know the ones, the really big leg ones, or the shields, or the walking dudes with shields, or just the walking dudes. Oh gosh, could be anything. Flamethrower works great. Some of my favorite vehicles to call down as the air raider was the mech with the flamethrower. So good. Did we get any weapons? I don't think so, right? Or did I just completely miss it? No. Nah. Pretty light so far. Do I have time for another one? Not really. Ravagers have begun a serious offensive attacking several areas simultaneously. Here they seem to be utilizing a giant walking fortress bristling with weapons that's roughly 200 meters in length. The attack aircraft Midnight has been dispatched to destroy it, but we are to aid them by taking out the fortress legs, then eliminating any remaining enemies. Ground forces move out. Got it, right, yeah, these things. They're a walking troop transport. They're massive and very gunny, and, well, you can see the buildings. You see how big it is? That'll be for tomorrow. Yikes. Presumably tomorrow, unless I switch over to EDF 5 tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll see what I feel like doing. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with XCOM 2 Long War of the Chosen tomorrow at the start of the stream for a few hours, and then probably around my noon-ish break time, switch over to some EDF. And I don't know if we keep it with a multi-game stream, or how we go about doing that in the future. Really just kind of seeing what works, what doesn't, what I feel up for, all that kind of stuff. We'll see. Try it out.